a goodbye. We love you. We will be back in some form.
Hi, I'm Mike Dorning. I'm one of the reporters in the Bloomberg Washington Bureau that's covering Donald Trump's impeachment trial. What's the point of this impeachment? That's an issue that some Republicans have raised. For instance, Marco Rubio just says it's foolish to impeach a now former president and that it would be more healing to just move past this. There's an argument that having a final judgment creates a stronger lesson. In this case, an actual conviction of President Trump on impeachment charges creates a firm boundary. No president in the future will be able to use mob violence to try to influence the outcome of an election. That would set a firm boundary in American politics, probably for decades. Conversely, a failure to convict, even on a technicality, may blur that boundary on presidential conduct. Is this even legal? Some Republicans in the Senate have argued that once a president has left office, that it's no longer constitutional to impeach them. Well, the Senate took up this question in 1876 in the impeachment of War Secretary William Belknap. William Belknap had actually resigned before the House could impeach him, but the Senate voted that, in fact, it was legal to impeach a former cabinet officer. There's also some evidence that during the Constitutional Convention, there was an impeachment going on in England of a governor general in India for acts he had done 2 years prior, and he had already resigned from that post. So there is precedent, but there hasn't been an actual president impeached previously once he's left office. Is conviction possible? During the last impeachment, it seemed pretty clear going in that there wasn't going to be much Republican support for conviction, so the whole exercise was going to lead to an acquittal. This time, it's less clear. The center of gravity in the Republican Party is moving quickly. There's a reconsideration of the Trump era going on in the Republican Party. Even the Republican Senate leader hasn't really tipped his hand how he's going to vote. So while there is strong support for Donald Trump in the Republican Party and a clear reluctance by some members of the Senate to convict, there is at least a possibility this time that Donald Trump could be convicted on an impeachment charge.
I've been speaking to the Republican leader about the timing and duration of the trial.
Senate Republicans strongly believe we need a full and fair process where the former president can mount a defense.
Both sides have already agreed to delay the start of the real trial until the week of February 8th in order to give the president time to prepare his defense. In the past two recent impeachment trials of presidents, each side has started off with up to 24 hours of opening arguments and then 16 hours of questions from senators before they take up questions about potential testimony for witnesses and other matters. In this case, we don't know yet whether either side will be putting on witnesses or ask for anything in additional to opening arguments. In this case, the events played out in front of the country on live TV, at least the main events. So there's less question about what happened. There may be questions about Trump's culpability that arise.